Right, Gordon, thanks very much for seeing me today again.
Okay.
Just the third time we've met, I think, is it? Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Pretty sure it is, yeah. Tell me how things have been in the last week. What have you been doing?
Not much really. Mostly kind of in the house. Just don't feel like doing much. Once I've been at work and done stuff, I just kind of come home,
So you're still
sit about.
Okay.
Yeah.
so you're still going out to work at the moment, yeah?
Yeah, I still go to my work.
And has that been every day this week you've been going?
Yeah, I mean, most mornings I don't really feel like it, but I managed to drag myself out.
So what's it like in the morning then? Describe your kind of normal morning routine to me.
Just alarm goes off, manage to get out of bed, get some breakfast, kind of get washed and dressed, and then manage to get out. Usually I'm not being late or anything, I'll just get there in time.
So you get to work on time.
Yeah, do what I need to do and leave when I can leave.
Okay. And when you're at work, describe what your kind of normal day is like. Describe what you're normal sort of doing.
Sometimes a meeting in the morning. Rest of the time just kind of dealing with emails, trying to get on with some work, writing code and stuff. Take a lunch break. Go down to the cafe and get some tea. Sometimes chat to folks, sometimes not. Haven't really felt like chatting in the last week really. And then kind of just back to my desk for the afternoon, just doing more of the same.
So when you're in work and you're saying that sometimes you're chatting to people, but sometimes you're not really feeling like it. And more recently, you've not really been feeling like chatting to people now.
Nah, just feel like I've not really got much to talk about, to be honest.
Right. Okay.
Whenever they are talking about what they did at the weekend, I've not really been up to much. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when you're at work, you can see that they're talking about things that they've done, and you just can't really think of anything to talk about with them.
Yeah, I don't really want them to seem like I'm boring or anything. Like when they say what you got up to the weekend, nothing real much really. So.
What would be the problem if you said to them, "I haven't been up to much"? How do you think they would react to that?
Don't know. Just wonder whether they might talk about you, say you're a bit dull or something.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And then, so because of that, you then just say, "I'm not gonna bother saying anything. I'm going to just sort of keep myself to myself."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if they talk about what they've been doing, then I don't mind listening.
Yeah, that's okay. But
Yeah.
the actual having to talk about it yourself.
Yeah.
Is a bit tricky.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then whenever you go away from work, are you happy to leave at the end of the day, or are you sad that you're going home, or are you?
Don't know. Yeah, I guess happy to be finished work and out a bit, but not particularly looking forward to going home.
Okay.
Not really been doing much. It's just come home and feeling really tired all the time.
Is that during the day as well as at night, or?
Just in the evenings and stuff, yeah. I feel a bit tired during the day sometimes.
Okay.
Do
you ever take naps during the day at all?
Nah.
At the weekends or at lunch breaks and tea breaks and things?
No, not really.
No.
No.
So you're always awake during the day, but then just feeling tired when you go home at night?
Yeah, I just feel like I don't feel like doing much. I don't have much energy, really.
So when you go.
I feel like sometimes maybe I should try and do something, but I just don't feel like I can bring myself to do it, get motivated or do whatever I used to do.
So can you tell me about some of the things that you used to do and what you mean whenever you say that you can't get yourself motivated to do them?
Well, sometimes I used to go running at lunchtime with some of the guys at work.
Okay.
But I've just been saying like I've not been up for it, or I forgot my stuff or something, so I've not really been going out running with them.
Right. Okay.
And then night. Sometimes I might go running or when I'm at home. But I just can't really get myself up for it, to be honest.
So when was the last time that you went running? Either at lunchtime or at night? When was the last time that happened?
Maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, something like that.
Right. Okay. Okay. So fair. So not long before we first met, then was the last time that you did it.
Yeah, but I went when I was. I think the last time I went, I just went one evening at home, and I couldn't really be bothered. I didn't go very far, and then came back sooner than I meant to.
Okay. So what happened that night? If you remember, it was a while ago, obviously, but if you can remember.
It was kind of dark and a bit rainy, and I didn't feel that up to it, to be honest.
Yeah.
I thought I can do it another time. I just didn't really feel up for it.
So you basically just didn't bother starting, or did you not bother going as far?
No, I didn't. I usually do at least like 3 miles maybe,
Right,
and
okay.
I think I came back after like a mile and a bit.
Right, okay, so fairly quickly you were coming back.
Yeah.
Okay. And recently, then, when you've been thinking about going running at night, or have you been thinking about it at all, or has it been coming into your mind, or is it just something?
Well, when the guys are going to work, sometimes it crosses my mind, but I just think, well, I've not done it for quite a few weeks now, and I'll not really keep up with them, or feel like I'm slowing them down or something now, because they've been still going and they've been getting fitter and stuff. So yeah, I just haven't gone.
So you're not going because you're thinking about if they'll be further ahead from you. And what about at night time? When if you went run before at night, now do you think about it at all, or do you not? Or?
Not so much. No, I haven't. Not in the last week. I haven't really been thinking about going running. No.
Okay. So what's your normal kind of evening routine look like at the moment then?
Come home, maybe try and get something to eat. I haven't really been cooking much. I used to kind of like trying new recipes and cooking a wee bit, but just have some basic tuna pasta or something like that, and then just maybe put the TV on. Haven't really been getting into anything on the TV, and then just pour about, maybe look at my phone, and then just head off to bed at some point.
Okay, so not much in the evenings compared to what you used to do then?
No, I used to try and like do something with my wife or something, or meet up friends, or I don't know, read a book I was interested in, or try and do something. But I just don't know. I just feel like my brain switches off sometimes when I get in, and I just can't be bothered.
Have you tried any of those things in the past week or the past 2 weeks? Either meeting up with people or reading a book or?
No, a couple of my friends texted me to say that I will go out for like a curry or something like that, and I just said, "Look, I'm doing something else." I couldn't really face going and being with everyone when they were all chatty and stuff.
Right, okay.
So
why was that?
I just feel like you just sometimes feel like that everyone's got a great life and yours is a bit rubbish sometimes, and that just makes me feel bad sometimes if I chat about it.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So
yeah.
Yeah, I just couldn't. I mean, some of the guys like to kind of dress up smart and stuff when they're going out. You know what I mean? I just couldn't be bothered. I just wanted to sit about in my jeans and my hoodie. So I didn't want to put a shirt on and go and meet up.
Yeah. So you thought, I can't be bothered getting dressed up for it. I'm quite comfortable where I am. And then you thought about some of the bad things that could happen if you were out. You thought about some of the bad thoughts that you would have if they were all chatty.
Yeah, and it just feels like such an effort to try and like, do you know what I mean? I feel like it'd be dull conversation for them.
Right, okay.
I feel like it'd be such an effort to try and be like part of the conversation.
Yeah. So feeling as if they would be thinking thoughts about you maybe then? Would that be part of what you worry about? Or?
Yeah, I don't want to make it a bit of a dampener for them really. Kind of bit of a dark cloud sitting at the table. So yeah, I've just been giving it a miss really.